Hey, guys, San Jose Improv this weekend. McCain, Washington, BryanCallen.com. My fucking dates are everywhere. If you like laughing,
Man Tears
oh,
on
my
YouTube
special
right
on
now.
YouTube.
The special Man
Go
Tears
get
on
it.
YouTube
Fucking
right now.
The comments have been amazing, but I don't read one comment. My girl told me.
Oh, wow.
It was like Adam.
It's good having a girl that lies to you.
When I did fucking, bro, I did fucking when I Complicated Apes, my special before this. Adam Carolla told me it was the highest rated fucking podcast on, comedy special on Apple, and I never read one fucking comment.
Really?
Because I'm afraid of comments.
Oh, wow.
Because the same power that a good comment has, a negative comment.
Yeah.
So keep it. Just keep doing your work, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, I can't do it. I'm too sensitive.
Yeah.
Is that
Really?
an LA thing that you guys don't read?
No,
the
that's
comments and
a
stuff
Bryan Callen thing, because the minute you fucking you get seduced by the public embrace, you're gonna start aiming. If they tell you you're something and it feels good, you're gonna aim for that. And if they tell you, and then one person is gonna say, meh. It's like one person. It's like I had an acting teacher who said, don't go home for the holidays. And everybody, what the fuck? And he goes, because you're gonna have a sister or your mother is gonna go, you haven't made it yet, huh? Oh, my prayers aren't being answered.
Yeah.
Oh, so God doesn't want me to make it either? And it would fuck them up for 6 months. I saw that in real time. I've talked
What's
to
crazy is
fighters
that
about
acting
that.
teacher also didn't make it and didn't see his family. So that motherfucker is miserable
You don't know about
twice.
that.
Well, I met
Twice.
No,
I met
Buster was
Schaub.
successful.
You wanna know how I met Schaub?
How'd you meet Schaub?
So my buddy was the Strikeforce champion.
Who?
Nate Marquardt.
Yep.
And I watched Nate, I'm speaking a little out of turn, but I have a great deal of respect for Nate Marquardt. He was just one of the great fighters. And I watched Nate they were calling him a knockout artist. And I watched this guy who would just get in there and fight and react to whatever was given to him. I watched him start trying to be a knockout artist.
Yes.
Now, I'm in no position to tell an MMA fighter how to fight, but I do know performance psychology.
Yeah.
And I noticed he was doing a lot of interviews, and I had a conversation with him, and I said, you cannot listen to anybody tell you you're a fucking knockout artist.
'Cause then you're gonna
You can't
start
listen to
to
anybody
be-
tell you you're anything
yeah.
about how you fight.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to that, you are going to try to fulfill that shit.
Yeah.
That becomes your brand. Fuck off.
Yeah.
No, don't listen. You react to what you're given. And fighting is a beautiful example of that in real time, right?
Yeah.
It's like kinetic chess. And so so he said, can you come and talk to Tough, the Ultimate Fighter, about performance psychology? Because it helped me. So he brought me to Vegas. And I walk in and Shane Carwin's there and fucking, dude, and this guy named Brendan Schaub, who of course I had seen fight, was there. But now I walk in, I've got like a blazer on, and it's like a gazelle in a lion's den.
Yeah.
I start producing estrogen immediately.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing here? And I realized, I have to talk to these guys about, and I did a little bit.
Yeah.
Then I ended up just being funny and fucking around.
Yeah.
And then they came to my show that night, and I'm fucking so funny. Man tears, guys, seriously. And they fucking, and Schaub moved to Marina Del Rey, and then we just started hanging out.
Oh, really?
And then I said to him, I go, bro, and then me and Rogan were at Metamoris with him, and he was making us laugh. He was telling stories.
What's Metamoris? What is
It's
it?
a jiu-jitsu thing. And he was making us laugh, telling stories. Rogan's cackling, he didn't know him. And he goes, dude, that guy's fucking funny. And I go, yeah, no, I don't hang with him because he's got big muscles.
Yeah.
I mean, I do sort of, but
that helps.
but you know, for the most part, he was fucking hilarious. And I said to him, I go, let's do a podcast together and we'll talk about fighting. And he said, no, we're not going to talk about fighting. Let's talk about life. And that's how Fighter and the Kid.
Really?
Now, he was the fighter and the kid, so why did you guys do that title?
I came up with the title, and because I came to set one day when I was doing a movie with Jane Lynch, and I looked at everybody and I go, guys, please refer to me as the Kid from now on. And they would say Kid, and I'd go, please call me the Kid.
That's, okay.
I thought he was a fighter.
And they were like, why? And I said I gave myself that nickname.
From 40-Year-Old Virgin?
It was not that silly movie, no, but it was the one before that, but thank you for asking. I went from The Hangover to those two movies. I mean.